Hello everybody. Let me check this picture real quick. Looking good, looking good. Alright, welcome to another CST gaming tutorial here. Today we're going to show you guys how to skin trailers, okay? And I'm going to show you the easiest and fastest way I know how to skin trailers. All the material, all the files and programs that you will need to skin the trailers, you're going to find them in the description down below this video, okay? You're gonna find something along the lines of ATS Studio, which if you do everything the way I'm telling you to do, you might not even need ATS Studio, but just in case, it's always a good tool to have if you need to access the TOBJ editor that's in that program. Alright, I got paint.net over here, which is what I use to skin trucks and trailers and many other things. But you may use Photoshop, you may use any other type of painting programs that are out there that work for you. Paint.net is free. I would suggest that if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on a Photoshop program. Not saying that Paint.net is better, but it's free. Notepad++, it's another free piece of hardware here, or a program that kind of like your Notepad that comes with Windows, but it's a lot better. So definitely get Notepad++. Also linked in the description. And your templates. You're gonna need the templates for your ownable trailers, and these are all packaged nice and neat. And if you download this file for the templates, I'm gonna show you with this file the easiest way possible to skin your trailers. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in it. And obviously, once you've downloaded all the programs that you need, you're going to download the templates. All right, and let's open them up and see what's inside. All right, once you open these up, you may use WinRAR or WinZip. I have them both. You're going to find two files. One is your templates for the trailers, and the other one is the example SCS file, which is the file that we're going to use and modify to make our job a lot easier. So grab both of those files and put them in your desktop. All right, right here. Once you're done pulling those two files out of that zip file, you can move this out of the way and put it on your second screen, or even delete it. You're gonna save this for later. Put it right here. We're actually gonna modify all this before we even start skinning. And then we're going to go into this other file and we're gonna pull out our templates. Drag them around the desktop and get rid of that as well. And put it right there. All right, so now you end up with a folder with all the templates in there. You're gonna have your a mix of templates between your boxes and your curtain sides. Okay, so you're gonna have one of each sizes: 28 feet box and curtain, 45 feet box and curtain, 48 feet box and curtain, 53 feet box and curtain, and then you're gonna have your front box wall for your box trailers, your front box wind deflector for your box trailers, your front curtain wind deflector for your curtain trailers, and then your roll-up door and your simple door for the back of your box trailers. All right, these are all the templates. Let's close this for right now, and our first order of business will be to modify and make this file ours so that we can scan our trailers. All right, so with this SCS file, it's just an example. You can put it in your game right now as it is, and it'll show you the basic layout of the trailers by putting different colors on there, but we don't need to do all that. We're going to use this file to make our life easier. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to extract the files out of this SCS file, okay? So the way I extract it, a lot of people use an SCS extractor or whatever. You don't need that, okay? Just right click on the file. You're going to highlight 7-zip. All right, and you're gonna say extract to ATS example on trailer skin. So you're gonna click on that, and it's gonna extract it into a folder right on your desktop, right there. All right. Once you're done with that, you can get rid of this. You either delete it or put it aside for later, whatever. All right. So the only thing we're gonna need at this point is the templates that we have over here, and then our file that's gonna get modified, and it's gonna go in our game later. But we're going to modify this file before we even start skinning. We're going to do everything we need to do with this file to make it ours. first order of business is we're going to change the name of the main file. So it says right here, it's ATS example on trailer skin. I don't want it to say that. I want this to be my tutorial space skin. All right. So I'm gonna call this tutorial skin. You can call it whatever you wish. All right. You can call it my skin. You can call it my logo trailers, my company trailers, whatever it is that you want to name your paint job. That's what you're gonna call that main file. Okay. Now that we're done naming this main file, we're gonna take it one step at a time. All right. We're gonna open it up and go inside and see what we got. So we're gonna open this up and you're gonna find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files, to which 3 of those files up here are folders. All right. And then you have a mod image. All right. Opening this up is going to reveal whenever you go into your mod manager to add this mod, this is what's going to show up, this image right here. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change that image because I want my own image to be on there. So I'm going to right click it and I'm going to open it with paint.net. All right. I'll open it with paint.net and then let's see what I want to make this. I want to make this my logo. All right. So I'm going to give it a black background. Just like that. All right. And then I'm going to open up my logo, which I have on my computer. All right. Under pics, we're going to take my own logo, which is somewhere around there, guys. Give me 1 second. Thumbnail. Where's my logo at? Oh, right here. All right. I'm going to open this up separately and then I'm going to take what I need out of it. This and this, flatten that. All right. I'm just going to copy this bad boy, right? And go back to that picture that we had before, add another layer, and then paste my logo in there. Keep canvas size and just make your logo smaller. If you want to put a logo, you can put a picture of a truck in there. You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to put my logo just like that. All right. We can close this. I don't want to save that. All right. Now we're going to save this file and override it in the same spot. It's going to be a JPEG file. And there it is. It says mod_image. You're going to click on that and you're going to call the same name, mod_image. All right. You're going to click save and it's going to say, hey, this file already exists. Do you want to replace it? You'll say, yes, I'm replacing it with my logo because that's what I want to show up when I go to pick that mod. Okay. All right. And we're done with the first file. There's nothing else you gotta do with that. Mod description, get rid of it. Don't need it. Delete. All right. Manifest. Manifest, you're going to leave it named the same way. You're going to leave it manifest and you're going to right click on it and open it with Notepad++. Once you go in there, you're going to find information of the previous owner of this SES file. All right. Right here, the first few lines stay the same. Package name, you're going to keep it the same. Package version 1. Display name. What do you want the display name to be? Right here it says ATS own trailers example. I want mine to say tutorial skin. That's what I want mine to say. The author of this skin is not going to be this redneck guy, which was the original author. It's going to be me. It's going to be CSD Gaming. I'm making this paint. And that's all you're going to change on this file, guys. So you're going to save it and close this. All right, now we're done with the manifest. That's it. That's all you got to do with that. Now, as far as the vehicle file, you're going to go in it. And I'm going to show you what it all consists of. In this vehicle file, this is where you're going to find all your paint jobs, all right? And your TOBJ files. So you're going to go in there, trailer owned, upgrade, paint jobs, and then you're going to find, inside paint jobs, you're going to find 2 files. One is your box trailers and one is your curtain trailers. It says flatbed here, but it's your curtain trailers. If you go inside box trailers, you're going to see it says example_1. You're going to open that up and you're going to find all your paint jobs. You're going to have your 28-foot box paint job with the associated TOBJ file. Same thing with the 45, 48, 53. And then you're going to have your box wall, your front box wall, which is the front of your trailer. You're going to have your front box wind deflector, which is the front of the trailer with the wind deflector on it. And then you're going to have your roll-up door for the back, your simple door, which is the door that opens normally. And then you're going to have share files. All right. Now, the only template we don't have is the share file, but that's easy. So this is the only thing that we're going to change right now on there. We're going to open the shared file, all right, with our paint program. In my case, it's going to be paint.net. All right, and I'm going to change the color right now because it's green. I don't want it to be green. I want this to be black. And the shared file is the color of anything that's shared among all the trailers. So let's say your curtains in the bottom where the wheel well is. Those are going to be green if you don't change this color. So I want to make mine black. You can make it red, yellow, whatever color you want those to be. You can make them whatever you want. I want to make, like I said, mine are going to be black. So I'm going to make this black, and then I'm going to save this and say okay, and that's it. That's done. We can close that. So that's the only thing we modify in there, guys. That's it. You go back and let's take a look at the flatbed or curtains. Okay, you go in there. It's gonna say example 1. You can leave that just like that, and you're gonna have all these files in there again, just like the box trailers, but this is the curtains. You're gonna have your 28 foot with the TOBJ file, your 45 foot with its TOBJ file, 48 foot, 53, and then you're gonna have your front curtain wind deflector. Okay, now that you know where all these files are at is important because that's where you're going to replace them all with your paint job. Okay, now let's go back to the very first page, all right, which is right here. Let's take a look at material. All right, you're going to go inside material. You're going to see an UI folder. You're going to go inside that folder. You're going to see an accessory folder. You're going to go inside that folder, and you're going to see an example JPEG picture, and then you're going to see a .map file and a .tobj file. All right, two things need to be changed in this. You change your picture in there, which is the picture of your paint job. So you're going to open that up with your paint.net or whatever you're using, and when you're going to pick the paint job of your trailer, you don't want that to say example icon. You want that to be either your logo or your paint job. Okay, in my case, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the intro picture. I'm gonna make it my logo. So I'm going to add a layer, and I'm gonna paint this black. All right, and then I'm gonna open my logo again on the pics. I'm gonna find my logo, say okay. Again, let me get this thing situated here. I should have kept that open. That's all right. All right. Got another layer here, and we're gonna paste this bad boy in there. Yes, keep the same size canvas, and then we're gonna resize it. I'm gonna hold Shift and resize it all at the same time. Now the quality might not be that good, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a small, a small whatever, small logo. You wouldn't even be able to see it that great to begin with. So just for example purposes, that's why I'm doing this. But you can put whatever you want on there. All right. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna save it, and it's gonna be JPEG, guys. Remember that. Actually, no, this is gonna be a DDS file. All right, and you're gonna override it. You're gonna leave a name the same. Example. Just leave it like that. Save. Replace it. Yes. And okay. And flatten. And we're done with that. I'm gonna leave my logo open because we're gonna use it some more. All right. Now the next file you're gonna modify is this .map file. Okay. You're gonna open it with edit. You're gonna edit it with Notepad++. You're gonna open it. All right, and right here. Matter of fact, actually, no, you're not gonna do anything with this file. Close it back up. Delay my last. That's it. The only thing you're gonna do on this page is fix your picture, your logo. Okay, and you're done here. There's nothing else you gotta touch here. So back up, and let's go take a look at our def folder. Click in there, and you're gonna see a vehicle folder. Go in it, trailer on folder, and go in it, and then you're gonna see, just like our vehicle folder, in the dev folder there's gonna be two files. One is gonna be your box trailers, and the other one is gonna be your flatbed. Go inside your box first. It's gonna say paint job. You're gonna go in there, and right here you're gonna see an accessory folder. All right, an example box file, and an example box setting.sui file. You're gonna right click on example box and open it just to check it out real quick. And right here, we're not gonna change anything. We're gonna leave everything the same. Close that up. The .sui file You're gonna open it up with your Notepad++, and up here, this up here is gonna be the name of your skin. All right. So the only thing we're gonna change is the name up here. That's it. All right. This one, the one on top where it says name. All right. And I want to call it, in my case, I'm gonna call it tutorial. All right. So it's gonna say tutorial skin. I'm gonna save it, close it, and that's it. Inside the accessory here, there's an example underscore box. That's your files for all the trailers. You're not gonna mess with all that stuff. Back up to where it says flatbed, and that's your curtain sides. You're gonna open that up, go inside paint job, and same thing. Open up the .sui file with Notepad++, and up here where it says example skin, you're gonna type in whatever the name of your skin is. In my case, it's gonna be tutorial. All right, save and close it. All right, guys, if that's all you do not need to use TOBJ editor. You don't need to use anything. All right, back up all the way and close this. The only thing we need to do at this point is put this aside for right now. We're gonna need it to save and overwrite all our paint jobs, and open up all your templates. So you're gonna open up your paint.net or Photoshop. You're gonna go to File, Open. Mine is in the desktop, and it's gonna say trailer to ATS own trailer template. So remember that folder that we have right there on the desktop, guys. You're gonna open that up. You're gonna highlight all of these, and you're gonna open them. And they're all one at a time. They're gonna open. I'm gonna put my logo here at the end. We're gonna be utilizing that. All right. Now you'll see that we have a template for each trailer. We're gonna have the 28 foot box, and it says in my thing it says right here at the top, guys. I just want to show you right at the top. Every time I change it, it tells me what it is. Top left corner, 28 foot box trailer and 28 foot curtain, 45 foot box, 45 foot curtain, 48 foot box, 48 foot curtains, and then we have our 53 box, 53 curtain, and then we have a front box wall for your boxes, a front box wind deflector, we have the curtain wind deflector, we have the roll up door, and we have your simple door. Okay, now that we got them all, you want to start with the longest trailer. Okay, before we even start painting this trailer, I'm gonna show you the difference between the curtains and the boxes, and we're gonna take the example of the 53 feet long ones. Okay, let's put a background color to this. I want mine to be yellow, so we're gonna add a layer, pick our yellow color that we want to use, which is this for me, and I'm gonna make it yellow, and I'm gonna move the yellow layer below the actual template. That way I can see what I'm doing. Now, when you're painting a box trailer, this portion up top, the very first one, it is the right side of your trailer. So you see how these little arrows are pointing to the right? This portion right here is the front of the trailer. This is the back, and this whole section is the right side of your trailer. Now, if you look at the one in the middle, the arrows are pointing the other way, towards the left. You see right here? They're pointing towards the left. So this is going to be the front of the trailer, and this is going to be the back of the trailer, and this is the left side of your trailer. And then the bottom portion is the top, and this being the front, and this being the back. Okay, now if we take a look at a curtain trailer, this is the 53 feet curtain trailer. Let's add a layer and make it yellow so that we can see what we're doing and move it underneath. All right, the difference is that now for all three of these layers, all three of these sides, this area right here is the front, this is the back, this is F of one door, and this is the F of the other door. This portion right here is going to be the right side of your trailer, and it's going to be upside down. Okay, and this portion right here is going to be the left side of your trailer, and it's going to be right side up, and this is the top of your trailer. So the difference is the order in which they are put in. Okay, so when you go to skin them, you got to do them a little different. Okay, now that we got that going for us, let's take a look at, let's start doing this 53 feet curtain. and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we'll find something. We're gonna add a layer, all right, and we're gonna put a design in there somewhere. Keep in mind that this is the front, okay? So let's just put a simple shape in there just for the sake of the video. We'll utilize this lightning bolt, okay? And we'll make it solid color, and we're gonna make it black. All right. Remember, this is the front, so let's do a lightning bolt kind of like this, okay? And then we'll spin this bad boy around, something like that. There. All right. Now, this is going to be my lightning bolt. I want to put a lightning bolt over here as well, so I'm gonna duplicate this. All right, and I'm going to flip it vertically, and it's going to put it right there, upside down. You know, the other way around, if you noticed. All right, because this is the left side. I actually want it to be the other way around. Hold on a second. Let's undo this. I want this because this is an upside down one, right? So I want this to be like that, because on this side of the trailer, the bottom of it is actually the top. So I want this to be like this, and then what I'll do is I'll duplicate it and I'll flip it vertically, and it's gonna put it right there on the left side. So the lightning bolt is gonna look something like this. All right, and then you can put a logo on here as well. So let's open up a logo real quick. Open, picks, and let's pick my good old minion. All right, so we'll copy this bad boy, and we'll go back in there, and we'll make a layer, and we'll paste them right in there. All right, so we're gonna put them right here. Perfect. And then we'll add another layer, and we'll paste another one. Now remember, this one is gotta be upside down. So we'll just Alt Shift, and we're gonna turn them upside down, and that's the way this trailer is gonna look. When you're done with all this, all you gotta do is just move this above the template, and that's your paint job. All right. You can also put something in the door if you want, but when you put something in the door, you gotta make sure that, just like the minions, if you want to put a minion on the door, you gotta split them in half and put them over here, the F upside down, and then over here right side up, if you know what I mean, like right there. So that's what you gotta do. As the trailers get shorter, the door gets one piece. So if you go to like the 28-foot trailer, the curtain trailer, the door is right here, and it's one piece. So it becomes easier to mess around with. But unfortunately, the long ones are split into two, so you're gonna have to place them. You're gonna have to place them right, otherwise they show up. They don't show up as well. All right. So that's our curtain. Now let's go to our box trailer. Again, if you guys remember, this is the front of this side, this is the front of this side, and this is the top right here. So we want to do the same thing. Let's use lightning rod, or lightning, whatever you call them. All right, and we'll put one. Well, wait a minute. I want to remember, always create yourself a layer. I'm gonna create a layer, and then I'll put one right here, going this way, and then I'll duplicate this bad boy, and I'll move it down, and it's got to go the other way around. So you got to flip it, layer, and flip it horizontally. Boom, just like that, because this is the front of this side, right? And then we want to do the same thing. We want to put a minion in there, right? So let's go ahead and copy yourself a minion, and add another layer, and we're gonna paste the minion in there. Put him, for the sake of the video, I'm gonna put him right in the middle, and then we're gonna paste another one. Oh, I copied it. I don't know why I paste that. I can just duplicate them. All right, duplicate them, and then move them down right here. Now these are right side up, so you don't have to flip them upside down or not. They're just facing the opposite direction. That's it. So there, we'll put a minion over here somewhere around the same spot, and that's it. You move this up. Now that you have a 53-foot curtain done and a 53 box trailer done, you can just replicate all your job to the shorter ones. Okay, so let's let's combine some of these. So this one, so this is gonna be together. I'm gonna merge these layers, that way I can just copy them and paste them on the next trailer. So for example, if I go to copy this now, I can just add a layer, right? Show you guys what I'm talking about in a sec, and paste the whole thing right in there. Now it's gonna be a little longer, so just make it a little shorter. Hold shift down, that way it's all uniform, and just do this number right here. Perfect. And then you go back and you grab the other one. Add a layer and paste this bad boy right in there. Make them a little shorter, just like that. Perfect. Now the only thing we got left to do on this, if we don't want to do anything else to it, is just add our main color, which is going to be yellow. And we're done. That easy. Now we're going to work on our 48-foot box trailer, and we're going to take everything we add on our 53 feet. All right, so again, we're going to combine these so they're easier to get. All right, we're going to merge these layers here, so when I copy them, they'll all come at the same time. And then I'm going to copy them. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to paste this one in there. Again, it's a little longer, but all you got to do is make it a little shorter, just like that. And then you go grab the other one, add a layer, paste it, and make it a little shorter, just a little bit. Maybe move it up a little bit. Kind of make it look like the other one. I think we're good. I like it. Somewhat, right? Like I said, we're just doing this for the sake of the tutorial. And then we're going to give her a background color on that as well. Now we have our 45-foot curtain. So we're going to go to our 48-foot curtain, which is completed. And we're going to copy everything we have and transfer it on there. So add a layer, paste. We'll make this slightly shorter, just like that. And then we'll copy the other one. Oop, wrong button. We'll copy that and paste it on there and make it slightly shorter as well. Perfect. Add another layer and yellow. Let me make sure we select the whole thing. Perfect. Now we got to do our what is this, the 45-foot box trailer. So we go to our 48-foot box trailer, we just completed, and we copy everything we have on there and transfer it over to this one. Add a layer, paste that bad boy, make it slightly shorter, like that. And then we're gonna copy this bad boy, add a layer, paste, and make it slightly shorter as well. Let's see, they're about the same height or what? Yep, looks pretty good for government job. And then we can add another layer and make everything yellow. All right. Now what's next? Next we have our 28-foot curtain. So let's go and get our stuff from the last curtain we did, which was your 45-foot, and copy all your stuff. Gonna add a layer and paste it. Now this is significantly smaller, so we're gonna do this number, and I'm just gonna duplicate it and flip it upside down. Why not? Boom, there it is. All right, and then we're gonna add another layer and make it yellow. All right, now last but not least, we have our 28-foot box. So let's go get all our stuff we need from the 45-foot box, the one we just did. Add a layer and paste that bad boy in there. Yes, keep the same size. And this is again significantly smaller, so we're gonna have to do that. Perfect. And then go back and get the other one. Copy another layer and we'll paste that bad boy. Yes, and then we're gonna make this significantly smaller as well, somewhere around the same size as the other one. Move it up to about the same place where the other one is. It's about right there. Perfect. And now we're gonna add another layer for our main color, which in our case is yellow. All right, now you're done with all the sides. All right, you're done with all the boxes. Now let's work on, this is gonna be the front portion of your box trailers. This is the front wall, just the wall. I want this to be a one solid color, so I'm just gonna add one layer and I'm gonna make it all yellow, just like that. All right, this is the one with the wind deflector, and you'll see this portion right here. This portion right here is gonna be your wind deflector. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna add a layer, and I'm gonna make that wind deflector black. And the way I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna pick a shape, rectangle, and I'm gonna fill it in all black, just like this. All right, so that portion is gonna be black, and then I'm gonna add another layer, and I'm gonna make everything else yellow. Boom, just like that. Now the whole thing is gonna be yellow, but that wind deflector portion is gonna be black. Now this is the wind deflector for your curtain trailer. I want this whole thing to be black, so I'm just gonna add one layer and pick the black color and make it black, just like that. Now this right here is in the back, your roll-up door. You can put a logo here if you want. You can do whatever you want with this, guys. The sky's the limit. You can do whatever you are content. What I'm gonna do here for the sake of the tutorial is I'm just gonna make it yellow. All right, I'm gonna make it yellow, and you know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna make it yellow, and then I'm gonna add another layer. We'll do something real quick. We'll just put a logo in there about that, just so I can show you guys. Keep the canvas, and we'll put the logo like right smack in the middle, just right there. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing with the simple door. This is the doors that swing open. All right, we'll add a layer, and actually we got to go back and fix that one, because if you know, you got to put it in the middle of the door, not the middle of the whole thing here. So good thing we I cut that. I would have been very mad. So you want to make this, you want to select the right thing first, and then you want to make this smaller so that it fits inside that door, and then you move your paint back on top like that. And then you're going to do the same thing with this one. Paste our logo in there, make it smaller, somewhere like that. Put it somewhere in the middle. All right, and then we need to give it some color, and there it is. All right, we don't need the logo anymore. We're done with that, and we don't need the minion anymore. We're done with the minion. So now we got all this filed. We're done painting. All right, and like I said, you can do a lot more with it. You can do whatever you want. You can put logos, writing, text, DOT numbers, you name it. You can do whatever you want with this. Okay. But I'm done for right now for the tutorial. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save these files and overwrite the original files one at a time. All right, so remember where you put your folder, which is right here. Mine says tutorial skin. Yours is gonna be called something else. All right, I'm gonna start with the box trailers. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the 28-foot box trailer. All right, and I'm gonna click File, Save As. You're gonna save it as DDS. Direct Draw Surface DDS. All right, and then you're gonna go to your desktop. You're gonna find your skin that you're making. All right, you're gonna go into, in our case it's tutorial skin. You're gonna go into vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, and then right here it says box. Right, we're gonna do the box first. Example 1 in my case, and then I'm gonna replace it with, let's make this a list, that way it's easier to read. I'm gonna replace it with the one that says 28. Not replace it, don't change the names of this file. Just click on it and overwrite it. Save. Yes. Now right here, guys, pay attention to this. All right, this is very important. Your settings when you save your configuration here needs to be DXT5. Okay, your compressor type needs to be cluster fit. Your error metric needs to be perceptual. And your additional option need to be generate maps and fent down here at this drop down menu. All this need to be like this, otherwise your skin is not going to work. Okay, Once you made all those changes, you only gotta make them once, and then they stick. You're gonna press OK and flatten. All right, and this is done. Then we can move on to our next box trailer, which is our 45-foot trailer. You're gonna save as, and you're gonna navigate to the same spot. In our case, it's a tutorial skin, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, box, example 1. You're gonna save it as a DDS, and right here, click one time on 45 foot, save. You want to replace it? Yes, I do. Right here, make sure that all those settings that we talked about earlier are stuck and they're still in there. Press OK and flatten. All right, now we're gonna move on to our 48 foot. We're gonna save as. We're gonna save it as a DDS. Then we're gonna go to our files again, tutorial skin, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, box, example 1, and this is going to be your 48. So click on the 48 one time, save, and yes. Again, OK, and flatten. This is all repetitive, guys. File, now it's the 53 foot, guys. We're going to save it as a DDS. We're going to go to a desktop, tutorial, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, box, example, and 53. Boom. Override it, yes. Okay, and flatten. Now it's gonna be our front box wall. Save as. It's gonna be DDS. Same spot, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, box, example, and right here says FR box wall. I'm gonna click on that one time, save it, and replace it. Okay, and flatten. Now it's gonna be your front box wind deflector. Again, file, save as, desktop, tutorial, skin for me, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, box, example, again, DDS. And then we said it was the front box wind deflector. Right here you have EXFR for front, box, WD for wind deflector. Click on it one time, save, and replace it, and say OK, and then flatten. Now we have our roll-up door for the box trailer. I'm gonna save as, DDS file, desktop, tutorial skin, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, box, example, and we said it was what? Roll-up door. So right here says EX roll R door. That's it right there. Save and replace it. Okay, and flatten. And then you have your simple door. File, save as, again, DDS, desktop, tutorial skin, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, box, example, and simple door. Save, and yes. And remember, we have already modified the shared file. Remember, at the very beginning, we already modified that, so we don't need to mess with that. Now we need to override all our curtain trailers. So let's start with a 28-foot curtain trailer, which is right here. I'm gonna say file, save as, DDS again, but this time we're gonna go to desktop, the tutorial skin, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job. Now we're gonna, instead of going inside the box, we're gonna go inside the file that says SCS_flatbed. All right, that's gonna be your curtain trailers. So click on that flatbed. It's gonna say example_1. I'm gonna list them again because I like the list better. And there's your 28 foot right there. You save it and replace it. Again, same settings. You press OK and flatten. Now next is your 45-foot curtain. You're gonna say save as, again DDS, desktop, same spot, guys. Vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, flatbed, example 1, and 45. Say save, replace it, OK, and flatten. Now we have a 48-foot curtain. All right, we're gonna go to save as. Again, it's gonna be a DDS file. Desktop, tutorial, vehicle, trailer owned, upgrade, paint job, flatbed, example 1, and 48. Save and replace it. OK, and flatten. now we got our 53-foot curtain. We're gonna save as. It's gonna be DDS. Tutorial skin, vehicle, trailer upgrade, paint job, flatbed, example, and 53. Save and replace it. Okay, and flatten. And last but not least, you have your front curtain wind deflector. You're gonna save as. Again, DDS file. Desktop, tutorial skin for me. Vehicle, trailer on, upgrade, paint job, flatbed, example 1, and there is your curtain wind deflector right there. Save, replace it, okay, and flatten. All right, we are done with paint.net. We can close that up. Okay, so now once we are done painting and everything is set, all you gotta do is just grab this file, this folder, and drop it into your mods folder. So you're gonna open up your mods folder. You're gonna go inside your documents, American Truck Simulator, mods, and you're gonna just take it and put it right into your mods folder, just like that. All right, close that and launch your game. And let's go check out our new skin, guys. Boom shakalaka. All right, now we go inside our mod manager, and there it is, tutorial skin, my logo on it, looking all sexy. You're gonna double click on it to activate it. You're gonna confirm changes and continue game. All right, it's gonna launch here real quick. Let's go into the trailer dealer. And let's start by checking out our sliding tarp or curtain trailers. Customize configuration. We'll start with the 28 feet, which is right there. Paint job and tutorial skin. So there you go, right there. We got a little lightning bolt with a little minion. Looking good, looking good, looking good. And let's check out our other lamp. See if everything worked right. You always want to check it out. So 45 feet, there it is. And then you have your 48 feet, there it is. And then you have your 53-foot trailer, and there it is. Got our minion on it, little lightning rod. All right, let's go check out our box trailers. Let's say leave, yes. And let's go to our box trailers, customize configuration. We'll start with a little 28-footer. Go. Paint jobs and tutorial skin. Boom. All right, we got a little lightning rod with a little minion, and we have our CST logo in the back. And even if you go in there and change the door and you choose your roll-up door, your logo is still going to be there. Actually, the roll-up door looks better with a logo because it doesn't have that thing in the middle, to be honest, you know, the bars. So that looks better right there. Obviously, if you click the chrome door, there's nothing going to be on there. All right, so either roll-up or simple doors is what's going to work with the logo. All right, and then you're going to check to make sure that everything works with all the other sizes, like a 45-footer. So looking good. And then you have your 48-footer. Still looking good. We got the minion and the logo in the back. And 53. Minion is on the side and logo is in the back. Good. And then for the front, if you guys remember, if we go and pick a drive van, you can actually change the front and put your wind deflector. Remember, we made that portion black, and there it is. That top portion is going to be black. All right. And we did the same thing on the curtain side. I think the wind deflector, we made it black, didn't we? So if you go to your curtain side and you customize configuration, and over here for the front, you want to put the wind deflector in there and then pick the paint job. Yeah, that's black right there. See? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And the shared accessory I was telling you guys about is right here, customize configuration, and let's pick a paint job. The share accessory is the stuff down here. So remember, we painted them in black, so they're gonna be black. All right. I could have painted the shared yellow, and that would have been yellow, but in our case, we made them black. So there you go, guys. Perfect. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, guys, and I hope this helps a lot. If you follow the steps meticulously like I did, you should have no issues. If you do have any issues or can't figure something out, hit me up in the comments below, or if you're on my Discord, hit me up on the Discord, and I'll try my best to help you guys out. I hope this helps, and I hope this gets you guys going as far as skinning your trailers and coming out with some cool stuff, guys. If you haven't checked out my video on how to skin trucks, go ahead and do so, man. We streamed that a few days ago. I did it on stream, but obviously the video is uploaded on my YouTube channel as well. If you haven't already done so, please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and stay tuned for more content coming to the channel. All right. Aside from that, guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the support, and we'll see you all next time. All right. Peace, guys.